Sharman, becoming the first Brit in space. She blasted off with 2 Soviet cosmonaut repairmen on a mission designed chiefly to repair the aging Mir space station that has been orbiting the globe for 5 years now.
So this is my Sokol spacesuit, only used for the emergency situation that the air would actually leak out of the spacecraft. So we wear it for the dangerous times. That's the launch, the docking, and then the landing again. It's got to be strong so that if it does inflate with air or oxygen and you've got nothing around you, it's to stop it just blowing up like a balloon and exploding. So it's strengthened with wires in various places. Generally it means that it's not the most comfortable thing to stand up in because it's designed to actually sit inside your seat, and so you're hunched up like this. Now there's a great assortment of sort of bits and pieces to it, of valves and knobs and cables. Do you want to take us through what all these do? The big blue valve on the front is really useful so that if you do inflate the spacesuit and then you have to do some manoeuvre, which is going to be really difficult to do because you've inflated. So you can decrease the pressure. You check this little valve then on the suit's arm to see what pressure you've decreased it to. Okay. From memory, that goes down to about 0.26 of an atmosphere, but that's not really very much oxygen to breathe. Yeah. So you can do that for only a short time before you then need to rest again, and then use this big blue valve on the front to increase the pressure back up to 0.4 of an atmosphere, and then that's enough for you to breathe to survive. And you can do that repeatedly until you've got the manoeuvre done that you need to do. Actually, when you are in it and trying to work, how easy is that? It's uncomfortable. Typically, astronauts lose about 2 litres of sweat just during the launch phase because you can see, where are you going to lose your heat from? Yeah. If you can open your helmet, you can get a bit of ventilation on your head. So there are ventilation holes just underneath the rim of the helmet there, which will enable air to come up past your face. Not only keep you cool, but they stop your helmet from misting up as well. For the first time, can you remember what was going through your mind? So once you've docked and you've checked that you're not leaking air from the seal, you can then open that hatch and float inside. So it's lovely to be able then to float into these long, thin modules and just go all the way down to an end. And then this wonderful way that you can just stretch out. You get used to weightlessness so easily. Within seconds, you forget what it's like to stand and feel the pressure of the floor beneath your feet. And you adopt naturally a different way of moving, so you tend to hold things between your knees or between your feet, and then manoeuvre through the space station with your arms, which is of course the reverse. Normally on Earth you would walk with your feet and hold things with your hands. You just naturally do that. When I look back now, it was very much a personal thing. So I remember my colleagues, I remember some of those details, like just floating by a window and somehow all coming together in the evening and looking out and talking together. So it's those personal times you remember. We did a job of work, but I think it's as with any job, when you look back over what you've done in the last year, do you really remember that report that you wrote for your boss? Actually, you remember your colleagues and your interactions with them mostly.